Well, if this is the situation you're on and you're debating between Jordan Love and Jared Goff, you're in a pretty good spot because I think both of them are very close, but I'd have to give the slight edge to Jared Goff. I love Amon-Ra St. Brown. I think he's going to be one of the top two receivers this year, and Jamar Gibbs, he's got a great pass catching weapon in the backfield as well. So I'm for Jared Goff over Jordan Love. Zach, what do you think?
I agree 100%. Jared Goff for me. I'm actually a little down on Jordan Love this year compared to at least everyone else. But Jared Goff's in the highest scoring game of the week. Going to be lots of points and lots of yards. What about you, Marcus?
Yeah, no, I would agree with that. For me, it's going to be Jared Goff, highest scoring game of the week. Perfect weather in the dome. Sunday night football. Expect some fireworks. But another game that I'm going to be looking forward to down in Miami is going to be Jacksonville versus the Dolphins. Trevor Lawrence versus Tua. This might be a quarterback battle decision that somebody has to make. So, Marty, who would you pick in that scenario?
For me, it's Tua. I mean, this offense, I mean, he not only did he lead the league in passing yards last year, but this offense is really something. He's got so many weapons. And while I do think Lawrence can have a good game in comeback mode, my money's on Tua.
And I'm the same. I've got to say with Tua as well. Whenever Tyreek Hill's on the field, be ready for a show.
I too will go with Tua. Marcus, do you have a different opinion?
Yeah, for me, it's going to be Trevor Lawrence. Not that I don't think Tua is going to have a bad game. I expect a lot of points in this one. It's just Lawrence is going to be playing from the comeback mode from the get-go. I think the Jacksonville Jaguars are going to have a hard time running the ball against that Miami defensive line. I think Lawrence is a candidate to be throwing 400 yards just because he'll be in comeback mode. I think from quarter one. So give me Lawrence in that scenario.
All right, how about we transition to QB ones for the week? Who's everyone's top guys?
For me, it's Jalen Hurts. I absolutely love Jalen Hurts. I love his weapons. He's got Barkley now. They've upgraded their running backs, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith. I mean, how could you go wrong? I just want to see some more tush push. I want to see some more passing touchdowns. I'm taking Jalen Hurts all the way. Zach, who do you have as your?
I got Josh Allen. Not only is he my number one quarterback for the whole season, he gets to play the Arizona Cardinals defense, and so how could I bet against it? What about you, Marcus?
Yeah, I think both of those guys are going to be interesting. Will their teams allow them to continue running the ball? I think for Hurts and Allen, it's going to be some very interesting things to watch in week one. I actually think both of them might not get as much run, but we'll see there. But for me, it's going to be CJ Stroud in Indianapolis. It's in a dome, perfect weather. He's got the three elite wide receivers, the running back, all of it's there. I don't see how the Colts are going to stop him. And on the other side, I think the Colts can keep up to keep the pushing the score up and up. And at the end of the day, I think Stroud can throw for 4 touchdowns, 300 plus yards, and finishes QB1 this week. But Marty, you got a different person?
I do, and we already talked about him, and we all like him. But for me, it's Goff. There's going to be a lot of points in this game, and I mean, sure, he could get. It's going to come down to who throws whether the touchdowns are passing or running. But I think there's going to be so many points in this game, and I think he's going to have a large part of it. And moving on to wide receivers, first step,